And in that situation, when you know the mid champion on the opposite side, I think you'd be far better off giving your top lane a counter pick, is my personal opinion of it. And
Avoid turret shots anymore.
Yeah, this is risky because those health bars are low.
Yeah. Let's see whether Raptor can actually tank this one up and get out. As there's a Valkyrie, it is going to work out very, very nicely here. As Ruler likely to go down first. First blood does go over to Diablo. And Ruler is dead. Canyon makes his way in. Is going to be able to take out the kill, but that does take... Oh, Vickler is in here as well. This is dangerous. Canyon taking a little bit of damage, but Diablo...
Oh, so low.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried. He's very much trusting his barrier that he has available here. Is Canyon, will he go for a steal? Oh my God! Okay, that's not allowed. It was down to 30 health.
Yeah,
yeah, Raptor didn't have smite.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, when you're playing Pantheon,
yeah,
you have the execute in your queue, so... Oh, he's caught out now.
Oh dear, this is all bad news here for Raptors. Even Duro's making his way up. Vickler finding an angle though. Perfect execution comes down as Canyon's in trouble. Doesn't quite find enough damage, but there's the wild growth, and it will be Canyon falling down. Flash to get Vickler out of the way, and he also has the Whimsy shield, so the Akali on the board.
They were really not happy about him stealing away the dragon, so Vickler made him hit a rocket as well with Mandate. And the Tycho is busting, and it's like, okay.
And he's got Trinity Force as well.
40% of your health. Yeah, it's full burst.
It's a massive advantage. It's okay. In goes Vickler, looks for the angle. There is the backflip and the solo bolo. It's the year of Vickler. It's confirmed.
It's his year. Solo killing Chovy.
Oh my God, okay. And now BNK looking for another one. The flash forward, the wild growth, as Diablo will take down the Corki. Duro's dead as well, and Raptor was just there to watch.
Yeah, Vickler, it's the
year. For the 2v2 kills. Unfortunately, Ruler and Duro fall victim to it, but Vickler finding a solo kill against Chovy. That's not on very many bingo cards.
And you know, I was saying, normally for the Azir, losing the flash is more about the playmaking.
And this is the thing, like, if you do land that backflip, you either stay there, don't reactivate it, and kill the Azir anyway. That's the whole point. Canyon hadn't just thrown a flag at the first dragon.
Oh, Clear's low. He needs to recall, I feel, so he can get his TP in.
Well, Diablo have to deal with that. Drops a flag on him.
Maybe don't tank all that damage.
It's a little bit frightening, isn't it? As now Kellen's kind of by himself, keen to move on forward. Could just flash on him, but Raptor, he comes on over. That is going to be the Drake to take him down. But now Keen is kind of by himself. The rest of GenG moving over. Teleport in from Vickler. They think that they found the crocodile. Let's see whether Vickler can actually get anything here. And the answer is no, not for the moment.
Mid tower up, it's really hard to see an angle. And the wave's just going to get cleared out before he even hits it. So the TP, I feel like maybe a bit overforced. And the problem is, right, they have Chovy here up against Clear. Look at Clear's inventory. I'm trying to answer the Azir. He keeps moving.
Well, Clear is now going to move on down. Let's see whether he can find the angle as there's the man drop. Canyon moves in, the all-out onto Chovy. He's taking so much damage, and down he will go. Canyon now finds himself in trouble as Keen gets closed in by the bottom lane. Ruler is in base. Duro's desperately trying to help out, but they've lost 2 already, and BNK fire back.
That's one way to answer the Azir. Just kill him, right?
He would have gone in. He would have definitely gone in.
I think the bubble was still on cooldown, didn't throw it out. Keen going in on Clear, but he's all armor.
Yeah, Raptor is now moving down as well. Kellen in position, has the wild growth, uses it as the polymorph onto Ruler is there. Oh, the spear barely missing, but look at this! They're bobbing for apples underneath this inner turret. Ruler is just dead. Perfect execution comes forward. The turret finishes off Vickler, and Kellen is really dead. Keen is going to survive. That was a little comical in the end, but I'd say probably, you know, we'll call it a moot point.
Yeah, he really tried.
That's crazy. Surely they can't do that.
This is so risky. This is so risky. Raptor can get in the pit as well. He has ult.
Yeah. Well, Diablo is not quite there just yet, but he might be able to get there in time for the fight. As Canyon down to 50%, but the Baron is down to 5,000. All right, in comes the Pantheon. He dives on top, but the bubble is waiting for him, and Raptor is going to be eviscerated. The Aegis is not quite enough. Empress Divide hits the air, though, and now Vickler, it's his turn to start something. Diablo's shown up, though. They're trying to peel for him. Into the backline goes, oh my God! How dare you do it again, Canyon! Diablo is going to be able to kill him, but my goodness, they keep 3 Barons on the table and save the play.
He would not got the kill, but no, he just got with the flag. Yeah, just
Just flag.
Just hit.
Well, we've got an outer turret falling on the top side of the map in trade for this dragon. It's going to be second here for Gen.G. Should be the first.
I've never seen a 2-3-2 Jarvan be so clutch.
Yeah. It was kind of like the 0-7 Pantheon from Sponge the other week.
Yeah.
BNK still have a decent advantage, but it's only 1,000 here at this stage of the game. Yeah, Raptor, oh no, gets caught by Canyon. Does trade a fair bit of damage back, has to flash to get out of the Cataclysm. As now...
Wait, how'd you get out now?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just going to get knocked up by the Flag and Drag. Now looks to try and turn it because he knows there's no way out. And yeah, Raptor is all out of sorts. And I do not blame him after what has happened, as there's another Wild Growth to interrupt Chovy. But he doesn't use the Emperor's Divide, just has to wait for another Shifting Sands. And he will be able to make that play again before Kellen can respond.
But there's a crocodile in the brush.
That's always very scary. All right, now the Baron. Just going to help empower these siege minions to be problematic. Vickler is pretty scary, but man, this is just kind of like a freight train moving down the mid lane. My goodness. Are Gen.G going to win this off the back of 2 flag steals?
It's looking like
so unfair.
It's just...
Oh no, Diablo is able to dash out of the way of Chovy here. Oh, the Arc of Ruin almost kills him. Has to flash to get out of the way. As Vickler dashing on top of Canyon now. Oh, okay.
Where'd he go?
Cuts him down where he stands. Now Raptor looking for the angle, dives on top of Ruler, but buffers the Valkyrie really nicely, and now spacing it out as best he can. The flash from Clear, but Ruler has already taken down the Pantheon. Diablo's also doing the same thing on the other side of the fight, though, and Ruler is dead. It's the kill going over to Vickler, and who else was going to save the day? Obviously, this man on the Akali, as Gen.G. Dura does have a little bit of redemption here that he's looking for, as some supportive combat is what he really wants, but Diablo is unfortunately an 80 carry, and so he has a fair bit more damage.
Beat him up.
Yep, there we go. Bubble not going to connect, so Dura, I think, may buy some time, but the Slurkle is able to slow him up. Okay. That's what the SL part of the Slurkle is about.
Yeah. Does buy a lot of time, allows everyone to respawn. Make a lot of sense.
There it is. All right, BNK now with control back in their hands, but not exactly a gold advantage, as oh my god, Vickler does so much damage. The stun not quite going to be enough here, as there is the Dominus. Perfect execution to get him out of there, but oh, the bubble! Connects onto Raptor, he goes down to the GA, there's the Wild Growth onto Canyon, he should be going down to his GA as well, but the Pantheon is going to be locked up, and Gen.G are going to be there to save their jungler. BNK gonna get slowed down on this push, as Chovy looking for a wrap around Vickler. Yeah, he tries to go into the mist and actually does get out of the way. Ruler is dead as well. Diablo and Diablo survives! Chovy is still there, though, at full health, and Keen is just teleported back in. Clear realizing that he just needs to make sure that everyone has a way out. The polymorph, the flash from Kellen, and the DPS, it's not going to be there. They wipe the floor with the 2 carries, and Chovy sacrifices his life for it. I'd probably say that that one's worth, as now Clear is still pretty deadly. Kellen just trying his very best to defend as he sidesteps the bubble, and now Clear looking to get on top of Dura. This could be the angle. Another shield, and he hits the cube. He got it. Dura goes down, and Keen will finally take out the top laner, and the polymorph just comes back off cooldown. I think Kellen wins this kite, by the way. I think he just stops him from walking. Oh, never mind. He closes the gap. But now Raptor moves in. There's the movement speed. Dominus is back off cooldown again, though.
Yeah, no
and yeah, I don't know whether Raptor wins this one. But Kellen is there. He's got another wild. Okay, this game is just silly.
You know.
Oh, man. Kellen actually front runner for POM. As, all right, in comes Raptor once again to take a bubble to the face. Barely. Oh my god, the all out! Okay, well that's sushi for you.
I'm telling you one thing, right? Kellen is definitely... They don't have a support, but they have the redemption.
Oh no, Flagman's here. Flagman's here.
No. It can't happen again. It can't happen again.
Just reset it. Reset. Okay, Vickler goes in. Let's see whether they can kill Canyon. He connected the backflip, and they create the space. And Grand Starfall on cooldown. Raptor not going to be able to make his way in. Diablo hits level 16. They are going to be around to fight again. 9-2. So you would say that Vickler is probably having a good time this game.
Oh, Vickler, be very careful.
Oh, we are watching him have a very good time.
Does he need to be careful?
Oh my god, he almost hits Ruler with it. Wants the perfect execution, but he's going to use it. Oh my, the rocket connects.
Yes.
And he would have been redeemed anyway, as they're winning the game on the other side.
Yeah. Well, I said he needed to be careful, but...
Wait, base race probably gets won by a double siege minion Baroned up lane.
Yeah, Baron's pretty good at sieging.
Yeah, and good old Corky is kind of good at destroying structures. They just have to run the whole way. Teleport in from Chovy. Wait, is the game just over? This is the stupidest way for this game to end.
There's no way. There's no way.
No, there is no way. They are not allowed to do it like this. All right, teleport comes in. It's going to be a 5v5 in the BNK base. Wait, make it a 4v5 as Vickler is up in another 20 seconds. BNK are making sure that Vickler is going to be as close as possible. Canyon is wrapping around for some reason. BNK need to try and stop this. There is the Q to bring them all back. The all-out brings Keen in. I'm not entirely sure about that decision. As Clear is absolutely gigantic. There's the knock-up from Canyon as BNK's health bars are just being destroyed. And the massive crocodile is going to chop them all up. Down goes Ruler, but it's in trade for the Nexus as Gen.G steal away what is one of the most ridiculous games I've ever